Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, like I said in the last video, we made the trip to Hawaii. So we went to Maui. We landed in Kahului Airport, which is in the central part of the island. And the first 3 days of the journey, or first 3 days of the trip, we did it on the west side of the island, which is a 45-minute drive from the airport. We go west, and we stayed in Kanapali at the West Inn, and I was able to get my drone on the flight as well. So I did some research on finding out how to take the drone on the flight. It's pretty simple, just keep the drone in your carry-on, because the drone comes with the lithium batteries, so it's best to keep the drone in your carry-on, and we can just pass through security nice and easy. I was able to get some good drone footage. As you can see, I'm using the Mavic Air 2. So if anyone is planning to buy a drone, I would highly recommend the Mavic Air 2. Great video clarity. I was able to get 4K footage, and the drone was stable. So we are allowed to fly the drone up to 400 feet in the United States, and I think it should be the same in other parts of the world as well. The drone was very stable. I love that about the drone. So let's look at some of the footage from Western Kanapali, and then we will go up north and check out the Nakalele blowholes. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so we had no idea that from the west side of the island we'll be able to see two other islands. So the island that we see on your screen now is Molokai, and we also get to see Lanai. So these are the two islands that's visible from the west side of Maui. Yeah, and it's beautiful. We didn't do the inter-island travel because every island had their own rules because of COVID. So some of the islands required a second COVID test. Another island required another 14-day quarantine. So we didn't do the inter-island travel, but the folks who travel, or the tourists who go to Hawaii, try to do multiple islands. Initially, my plan was to do a cruise so that I could see 3 to 4 islands, depending on the length of the cruise. But since the pandemic, I had to change my plans. But definitely try and visit different islands if y'all are planning a trip to Hawaii. Okay, guys, so now we are at the Nakalele Blowhole, which is a 45 to 1 hour drive up north. That's from Kanapali. The blowhole, the drive to the blowhole is beautiful. Scenic views and winding roads. So this road or the drive to the Nakalele was like a practice drive before taking the road to Hana, which is coming up in the next video. The Nakalele blowhole is actually so what people do is they stay on the top and try to see the blowhole from the top, but we can also hike down. I would recommend doing that because watching the blowhole up close is beautiful. But what happened, I think a few years ago, someone actually died at the blowhole. The blowhole sucked this person in, and the body was not found. So I wouldn't recommend going close to the blowhole, but stay far enough. Okay, since I had the drone, I was able to fly the drone over the blowhole, which we can see in a bit. Okay, guys. So now we can see the blowhole. So this is me standing on top of the hill, and trying to capture the blowhole with my drone. But then I decided, you know what? Let's just go down. Let's just do the hike down. And I went down. We hiked down, and then saw the blowhole up close. There were a few people, but all of them tried to stay away from the blowhole. Right. So guys, definitely do the Nakalele blowhole, which is up north. So the west side of the island is really beautiful. I'll be back with another video with the most exciting part of the journey, the road to Hana. Stay tuned. Cheers.